No smoke and mirrors. No shouting. To distract you from what's really going on, we could sit back and let our work do the talking, because we're that good. The Wave, 94.5 and 93.7 FM.
Good morning. It's a new rhythm. It's Cotton Riddim. And, of course, we had to call Jamaican number in French Island, and we had to hold on for our good friend there, television host. We wanted to give her our own space, our own vibe. Last time she was with us, she did a wonderful song, and that's why I got confused there, because Miss Anna tells me she always uses this name. And this morning I was confused because I was looking for Daniela.
So you were searching it?
Yeah, I kept searching for Daniela, and then I'm saying, what I was saying is when afterwards I went to Facebook and I saw she put a post on, I was like, oh, okay, because there are a number of names on the rhythm. So good morning.
The Melody
Yes.
Queen.
Good morning.
First of all, congratulations on your new program.
Thank you very
Yes.
much. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Yeah, tell us about it though.
Stepping Up is a governmental program where we just try to focus on, the positive things happening in St. Lucia. Amidst COVID-19, we know that almost everything has been impacted. But, despite, I think the beautiful thing about it is the fact that people are still doing amazing things. And it's pushing the innovation, it's pushing the creativity. So, one of the objective of the show was to basically highlight that.
Okay.
So that's what it's about, stepping up. How are you stepping up in the COVID season?
Right.
Right,
Now,
right.
Danielle, you are a creative. And it's so beautiful to see people posting on Facebook and just making reference to you and your talent and stuff. How have you been able to maneuver during this uncertain time that we're all going through? Because the entertainment creative industries is just taking a slump at this time.
Yeah, I think everything happened in phases. In the beginning, it was a lot of despair. A lot of despair, like you don't know when or what to do next. And it's just like, okay, then there's all right, we need to let go. This is what it is. There's nothing that we can do. And then the second, the phase that I'm in right now is just the inspiration phase and the aspiration. So, like, we know we're not going to be here forever.
Right.
How can we make proper use of the time? And as you can see, a lot of things are changing and life is changing. I don't think probably carnival next year, God willing. If we have a carnival next year, I hope we have a carnival next year.
They would not like to hear that, Lord. Yes. But it would be different, though. It'd be
Yeah, it
different.
would be different, and everything would be different. So I think at this time is just to try and find a way to survive and to still be happy, according to Marka Diamond, and it's true.
It's true, yeah. And like they say, change is constant, and it's just a part of, I wouldn't say evolution, but we just have to continue to move forward. There's nothing we could do. We just have to adapt.
We have to
to coexist, coexist
we just
with
have to
COVID.
adapt to it. So,
But you've been writing for years, huh?
Yeah.
You've been writing. You've given some people some
Small
big songs.
things, small
thing.
what small thing, Danielle? What small thing?
Well, I mean, what
Small
drove you to that first?
To
of
do
all?
what?
Write and stuff.
I don't know.
She's a creative.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just from since, like, I would say A level, when you're getting into your own.
Right.
I just always knew I had a contribution to make, and I didn't know what it was.
Okay.
And I pray that I could always continue to make a contribution in whatever way that I can, as a creative, as a writer, as a director. And even in my post right now with what I'm doing on a governmental level, I think it's an important place to be as a young person as well. So I honor the privilege and I understand what it is. So I'm just happy to just be able to do, and people who know me well know that I get high off of work.
Yeah, like you honestly
I
thrive
thrive
off
on
of this,
work,
yeah.
anything. I love
Right.
a challenge. And for me, the COVID is now, it was a inner journey and an inner reflection. All right, so what is it that I want to do?
Right.
How? And it's just, I don't know how to describe it, because so many things came out of the
Right,
COVID.
right,
Yeah.
right.
So many things.
But last year you put your vocals down and went to...
It went well.
Yeah.
And I was so happy.
Right.
And I was just telling Masana, I am so grateful to the Wave, because in
You have to say it
Africa-
again. I have a gentleman that gave me in this talk this morning. You have to say it again. But, I mean, we all thought you were going to put your vocals down because you have tremendous vocals.
Yeah.
And then you put that, but there's only one song on that rhythm.
Just one song,
Yeah.
just one song. But for some reason, I think because how long I thrive behind the scenes. I thrive behind the scenes. I think I am a director at heart, a leader at heart. So I thrive and I can give in that capacity. But the transition, the singing has always been a thing for me though. You know, and I don't know, it was a case where, I don't know, I have to be ready, or if I wasn't ready.
And people were pricking you
a
too.
lot. And I was like, when I'm ready,
Yeah.
ready, it will happen when I'm ready. And I'm happy to say that I'm ready.
That you're ready. Yeah.
And I'm ready. And last year was, you know, I guess that step into, okay, yeah, I could write and I'm going to sing as well. You know, so it was really cool. Yeah, and it was, 2019 was that game changer for me. And I'm just grateful to be a part of it, and I'm just saying yes to whatever the universe sends at me. I'm just saying yes.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So tell us about your song. It's called More.
More.
Yeah, and you go by the name Melody Queen for
Yeah.
all those who are making the mistake.
But why the change though? But don't mind Santa tell me.
It's
I am Melody Queen. I am Danielle DuBois. So it's like Danielle
okay.
Melody
The
Queen
Queen.
DuBois.
Okay, I got
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So it's everything, and it's heavy, but I believe that I'm heavy and I have a lot to give and bring. So
Right.
in whatever capacity, you know, it's Danielle DuBois, Melody Queen. You'll know for sure the Melody Queen is that aspect of me as a singer, as a performer. But then, you know, Danielle still reigns as a writer and a
creative,
director.
yeah.
And I hope that I could continue to do everything.
Yeah. Well, your work speaks for itself. Let me tell you, Carnival Queen, you always know if it's Danielle that do the talent. You will always know if Danielle DuBois is the one who did the talent. People say,
Thank you, Masana.
have to. So your work speaks for itself. You're
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
directing with plays.
And you know, when folks come and release songs, especially young people, I always like to take them to the level, because right now we talk COVID and the creative industries and encouraging more young people to get involved. Do you think more young people, since you've got involved, you put your vocals down, because we have tremendous talent in this island.
Yeah, we do. I would love to see more women, more women, more ladies take the mantle and put themselves out there. But I think a part of it is that people don't even know how much work it is behind the scenes. And besides all of that production work, personally, maturely, independently, you have to know that this is something that you want to do to be able to present yourself.
Right.
And I think that's a lot of stuff that people struggle with, you know. So I struggled with that. I was like, I mean,
Why is that though? You thought
I
that
don't
because of the
know.
reaction you thought there would be, or
No, it's just I think I'm in a place now that I have a vision as to where I want to go.
okay.
So you know, you always know you want to do something, but then there's no vision, there's no end game. I have the vision now. I
Right.
think, you know,
Okay.
but at least you know you go along the way, you fashion it and stuff, but I never knew or had that. So it had a lot of growing up to do, a lot of maturing, a lot of moving on, and a lot of letting go. So I must say, you know, the whole I am Melody Queen. So like if everything, it's a representation of me, and I'm ready, and that journey as an artist. And everybody could talk about as an artist, you know, you go through these dry spells of depression and I just want to give up and, you know, stuff like that. But I am Melody Queen is testimony to that, you know, I've done the work personally, and that I'm ready to present myself, you know, and that's basically it. And wherever it takes me, I'm going to go.
Now, how did you end up on this rhythm? Because when I saw Melody, when they sent everything and I saw Melody Green, I was like, but to me that's Danielle's name.
Yeah.
Why did it take Daniel's name? And then I saw the artwork and everything.
You know,
I'm like,
it's let me see. You see the whole Melody Queen. I would have loved to have Danielle DuBois, but you know, the Melody Queen just came out a time when I was
Right.
just vibing a song. I was like, I'm gonna keep it.
It's catchy.
So I'm gonna try to just work it out, but just know that Melody Queen is Danielle DuBois.
DuBois, yeah.
Danielle DuBois is Melody Queen, but Melody Queen is the music.
Right.
It's the artist. It's that girl you're gonna be seeing.
The girl with the voice.
Yes.
So how did you end up on the rhythm?
A long story. But the long and short of it is Arthur sent me the rhythm. And, you know, we vibe a lot. And whenever he gets rhythms and stuff, he sends to me. And, you know, I try to vibe it. But I'm a special girl. If the rhythm don't jump out at me, there's nothing coming.
You don't
But this,
fight anything,
when I heard this rhythm, just like Carnival Soul, one time it evoked something, I don't know, spiritually that just
Right.
So I was able to do something like I think the first day, and these days I'm challenging myself to complete my songs, because before I was just a good starter and then I'll just hand it over, but I'm completing my songs. I'm making sure that I do proper demos and I rework the lyrics. So I'm doing a lot of technical work in terms of challenging myself as a writer. So this song is testimony to that, because it went through so many phases and developments. And a part of it too, you have to be able to let go and divorce it and hand it over. Because I remember when I was
Stop
voicing
touching
it.
and picking at it. Yeah.
So when I went, because Ace actually did the vocals for us.
Okay.
And it was just a different experience. You know, you work with different producers, and it's amazing what a producer can bring to a song. And as I always say, it's always a collaborative effort. So yeah, and Ace just put his razzle dazzle on it. And then we're talking about the backups, and you know, he had a little few lines, and we made suggestions. I was like, yes, I love this, you know. And for me, I was happy because very little of the song changed, but what he added just brought so much. You know, so when I sent the song back to Arthur, he liked it, and then I sent it back to Fabrice. I started, because I didn't have the connection with Fabrice. It's only when I was like, I really like this song. Probably I'm going to sell it, because the idea was to sell it.
Right.
And Fabrice was like, no, you see that demo, the way you sing that, you sing in this song. So I must say he was the one who really pushed me
To do it on your own,
because
okay.
like, nah, you know, let me tell you, excuses queen.
Right.
You know, and I gave him so much trouble to record. I must apologize to him, because we were literally the last to lock down the project, and you know, with work and getting the time to record, and recording is such a tedious thing.
Yeah.
My Lord. So, you know, he was really patient, and I
Right.
think it's because he really admire what we were able to come out of it, and just, he was like, Danielle, sing the song. Finish with that, just sing the song.
Right.
And I just said, you know what, let's just do a proper release. So, you know, I finally got my artist page. Imagine a whole year. I just released music. So it was never coordinated. It was just, I just wanted to let go and give music. So this is the first time I'm actually like packaging myself and
Right.
presenting myself properly, like a nice young, decent young lady. You know?
But I think your story is so relatable. I'm
Yeah.
sure there are a lot of people out there who are in the same space. Like
Yeah.
you want to do something.
Yeah.
People are like, you should do this, but you don't know
Yeah.
how to put one foot forward.
Yeah.
And
It's true.
it's until after a while you finally put the blocks in place,
Yeah.
and you're like, okay, you're getting there, you're getting
Yeah.
there, and it feels like that.
I would say the most important thing is just an internal journey, and I took time to understand who I was, and I'm starting to claim my authenticity. And no matter what I do or where I go, I'll always be authentically myself, and that's the promise I'm making to myself and to anyone. Once you understand who you are, and you take everything, the light and the dark, because you know it's a balance in life.
Yeah.
You have this abundant power where you are yourself and you could do anything. So it's a inward and then outward
Outward
So
experience.
I'm really excited about this project, and I'm really blessed and really grateful.
Now it's called more of what, Daddy?
Hooey.
More of everything.
I think you should play the song, and then
Take it.
because right now the song means something different to me.
Okay.
Because it was written so long ago. Like I'm thinking October last year.
Right.
And only now, you know, we actually getting it done. So it's something else. It's something different. It's something
Okay.
new. It's very relatable. And I think I know people like this song.
All right. Well, Danny, the Melody Queen, introduce your song first this morning.
All right, world premiere, and you're listening to The Wave 93.7 and 94.5, and this is a release of my song More on the Cotton Riddim. It's Melody Queen. Yeah, yeah. More. I will always want more. Why don't you give some
come into my life just like a trophy. I get a win when I feel I was losing. In this game of love and pain. Sweep me off my feet and I let it. Now you want to play like you own it. Lord, I don't want to go through that again. Must be mad. If you know what I like, babe, why don't you give some more to me? You know the things I don't want. You know the things I like. Since you know what I like, babe, why don't you give some more to me? Why don't you give some more to me? Why don't you give me more?
Let's do like a big ship. Aren't it?
Yeah. More. I will always want more. Why don't you give some more? You come into my life just like a trophy. I get a win when I feel I was losing. In this game of love and pain. Sweep me off my feet and I let it. Now you want to play like you own it. Lord, I don't want to go through that again. Must be mad. If you know what I like, babe, why don't you give some more to me? You know the things I don't want. You know the things I like. Since you know what I like, babe, why don't you give some more to me? Why don't you give some more to me? Why don't you give me more? You give and take and do what you want to. Confuse me all the time, that's why I want to know what the hell you want from me. You know what to do to make me happy, but you rather tease and harass me. And I know that you're doing it for spite. Must be mad. If you know what I like, babe, why don't you give some more to me? You know the things I don't want. Since you know what I like, babe, why don't you give some more to me? Why don't you give some more to me? Why don't you give me more? I will always want more. I will always want more. Give me more. Give me everything you got inside that store. I deserve it, I want it, I'm taking all from you. Won't you spoil me, 'cause I'll have my cake and eat it too. Oh, more. I will always want more. Why don't you give me more? If you know what I like, babe, why don't you give some more to me? You know the things I don't want. You know the things I like. Since you know what I like, babe, why don't you give some more to me? Why don't you give some more to me? Why don't you give me more? If you know what I like, babe, why don't you give some more to me? You know the things I don't want. You know the things I like. Since you know what I like, babe, why don't you give some more to me? Why don't you give some more to me? Why don't you give me more? Ooh, Smelly Queen. Yeah. More. I will always want more. Why don't you give some more? Give me some. Give me more. Hey. Give me something. Give me more. Hey.
Melody Queen. I love that name. Yes. Tones have changed, though.
I was just about to say, your tone is so different from
Yeah.
Carnival Soul.
Yeah, tones have changed there. Yeah.
Michael, you
Yeah, tones have changed. Tones have changed, yeah.
I love singing at this tone, but everybody always encourages me to go higher.
Higher.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can push because
Right.
I have my training is theatrical, so you always have to they always try your best to train the range.
Okay.
Right.
But you know, every singer have their little comfort zone.
Yeah,
So this,
but it sounds good and it works with the rhythm.
I think it's the rhythm that evoke that tone as well. But everybody who I may listen to, they're like, Danielle, this is your tone. Danielle, this is the vibe, the voice and the vocals. This is where it's supposed to be. But you see, it's always how a good rhythm blends so well. It's,
Right.
It's not just one thing.
Yeah.
It's the rhythm evokes that tone and that feeling as well. So the voice just had to add it and jump on board on it as well.
Yeah, and you're
That's what it
comfortable with that.
Yeah.
You're comfortable.
I love
with that.
it.
Yeah.
I love it.
It sounds like your eyes were closed and you were just
yeah.
I like actually I'm watching.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Sweet Daddy.
Yeah, goodbye. We want to thank you for that. More to
Thank
come.
you very much.
More to come.
You
More
had
to come.
better?
A
Yeah.
lot more to come.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot more to come. I plan on doing a lot more content on my page and all the things that I always wanted to do. I'm going to do it. And
So
all the songs that in the
what's your
cupboard, I'm
page?
going to bring them
You're
out.
going to bring them out. Dust them off and bring them out. What's your page?
I am Melody Queen
I am
on
Melody.
Facebook, and I haven't changed my Instagram handle as yet. It's
Okay.
_ Danielle DuBois, so anybody can follow me.
I see a
I've
line
made it
going there,
public.
Rosanna. I don't know. Let me just see who's on.
Sure.
I don't know. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Hi, good morning.
Hi, Julia. What's up?
And I just like to wish Danielle DuBois all the best. That's my little girl at Montessori. I used to call her Ayla.
That's so sweet.
That's my little girl at Montessori, Ayla. So, every time she does good, I used to say, you call her father, let him always congratulate her. So I'm so happy to hear she's doing so well.
All right. Thanks for that.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, thanks for that,
Thanks,
Julia.
Julia.
All right.
You're going to make me cry.
But Danny, we wish you all the best, and you know this is home. So
I know. No
once
way.
you have the songs out, you have to come drop it here
all the
and
time,
We'll be
and you
happy to
guys are
have
just
you.
always so open, and you know you'll render music all the time, and I love what you guys are doing for local music, and just keep it up, and thank you so much for having me.
Thank you as well. And of course, we're looking forward to seeing you. When next you're on that, is every weekend? Or?
Every Saturday at 2.
Okay.
We haven't had for the past 2 weeks because, you know, things has been a little rough sometimes.
Right.
Okay.
But we have that flexibility. So definitely stay tuned to that NTN Stepping Up. And it's youth-based, youth-oriented. And we stepping up and highlighting people who just doing their best.
Nice.
Okay. Thanks for joining us this morning. The Wave.
Thank you very much.
The home of modern music.
Get your praise from someone else.
I made no promises.
One kiss is all it takes.
If a girl touch me, me nah say me nah
What
be
you
that.
tell when you are buying new, be more careful, do you can find
Stay connected all day, every day. WhatsApp us anytime. 727-4474. The Wave, 94.5 and 93.7 FM.